You know what's really fucked up about YouTube, by the way? Every week that I set up this stream now for YouTube, it tries to tell me, it gives me a little pop-up every week, and it says, hey, did you know that if you run ads, you'll make money on this stream? As if I don't know that, as I click the no button on the monetization, because I don't want to run ads on the Disco Elysium streams, because I just get fucking revenue shared anyway. Now, do you have thoughts you want to share on this when you're done? Sure, Cranberry, sure. Hi, Leonard. Hi, Matthew. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for no ads. Yeah, I don't run ads on the Friday streams anyway, because they're meant to just be, like, times for us to hang out. Well, I guess still, since you basically make the same decisions in different flavors. Yeah, I mean, consistently winning 100 runs of a game in a row is going to lead to stagnation, for sure. The variety... Picking for wacky outcomes is fine, but it's not something that I enjoy, and I don't think it's particularly interesting in Slice and Dice anyway. I'd much rather just go put up a 100-game win streak on hard, and I think that I can do it. So that's my goal. But I think it's probably something where I will move it to the stream, because Slice and Dice streams actually do pretty well. I think, anyway. So I will probably move to streaming Slice and Dice a bit in the future, and then... So, like, the thing is, right, there's no reason for me to end Slice and Dice unless I'm putting some video up in its place every day, which I'm not really planning on doing because it's a lot of work to put up, like, high-quality first look type content. But I would like to, like, shift a little bit on YouTube towards video. The guy who I've been watching a little bit of and taking inspiration from is Alexa. He makes some good content, I feel like, and I think that a lot of his game is just, he's fine at games, finds interesting games, and has good thumbnails, and people like to watch him. So, that's what I think. But anyway, I'm done yapping. Malenki, good. Yeah, he has a really good video about how to extract assets for thumbnails, which I watched, and that was extremely helpful. Shogun Showdown. Shogun Showdown, I could try that out, actually. That's a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion. I didn't know 1.0 came out already. Let me put that in my favorites. Maybe I will take a swing at it. No, thumbnails, titles are just very... Dude, I agree. And, or like, he'll have like, this game is an A+, and that video will clear like 100,000 views. And I'm like, this dude's pulling 100,000 views on fucking indie roguelike games? That's crazy. Why am I not doing this? I think that I need to change how the first looks are formatted from like a thumbnail and title perspective. And also, sorry if you came in while I was yapping in the last 15 minutes on Twitch. I missed you. I know I saw... I'll scroll. I can catch up. Let me see. Who did I miss that I know I missed? I know I missed Disco. Hi, Disco. And I know I missed Cash. If I missed anyone else on Twitch, you may arrive again and I will say hello. And hi, Kryptonite, and hi, Ben. How's it going? How's it going? Who exactly is Disco about this Elysium? I don't actually know, but I know that they've said both of those words, and I went, yo, title drop. It's so Disco, Elysium. Want to see more of it? Yeah, I think I'll do a little Shogun Showdown. I didn't even recognize that it released. Alright, let's get to the disco, shall we? Oh, I gotta clean my glasses off. Now, I remember last time I ended a little early because I was very sleepy. It's been a constant problem. I keep trying to fix it and then waking up earlier for some reason. We are going to explore the new continent. What was the second? Did you lose to the Warwick guy, Ryan? Hi, Leo. How's it going? Let me pull up the journal. Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta talk. So we have to talk to Joyce about the pail without Kim. We have to sing karaoke. I think, did I get the boots? Hold on, I gotta check if I got the boots. We should send that body to processing if I got the boots. I did get the boots, so let's go send this body to processing. Check twice to see whether you've done all your corpse-related tasks. Have I done all my corpse-related tasks? Got that one. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take down Kuno's dad. Optional. Or the Whirling Secret Passage. I would love to do this as well. May take a while. Ask a little. Okay, let's review all of these. Smoker on the balcony. Ask for his apartment number. I can't even get into that building. Wash the boots off in a kitchen somewhere. Okay. Take down Kuno's dad. I want all the armor to be a full metal battle-hardened glory. Yeah. Find a way into the secret passages. No clue how you do this one. Who made the call for reporting the crime? No, not sure. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meanings. Who else has unauthorized access to the Whirling's trash? Find the gloves in the fishing village down the coast. Call Alice back in a day or for the info on the armor. Find Morel. Prove authority to Titus. Get 2 signatures from the fishing. This one's the big one, right? We're getting run around by Everard to get his help. We need to get 2 signatures from the fishing village for this. And then send the victim's body to processing, which I think I'm done with. Sing karaoke and talk to Joyce without Kim. Okay. Oh yeah, I did talk about the bounty. The bounty for Black Myth Wukong is gone. It's okay. I watched a little bit of content of that game, and I really wanted to play it anyway. Get our gun back? No clue where our gun is. And hi, Raccoon. How's it going? Gotta check. You keep failing. Yeah, which one? The one to get into the building? Probably. Did you miss on the last few streams? I don't know. People keep asking me what happened. I have no idea. Did we win that check? Did we? Oh, we did. Oh, sweet. Never mind. We're in. I don't remember how we got in here, but we're in.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oh, that's not a gun. That's a broom.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
First, I'm the policeman that asked you to open the door. Are you sure you don't want to see my badge?
I already told you I don't care about any badges.
Damn, she doesn't care about my badge, but it's so cool. Is the bounty a Twitch thing? Yeah, basically Twitch has a little bounty board which you can, well, companies contact Twitch and they say, we want to put this much money into marketing, and then Twitch gives a proportional payout based on viewership for you playing the games.
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me. Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Let's start with, who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Yeah.
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
That sounds nice and warm.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
This lady said she doesn't complain, and then she started complaining.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door, outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I'm looking for a young male. Yeah, I'm looking for the smoking guy.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Okay.
What's he in trouble for?
He's wanted for murder, ma'am. He's going down for life. Dude, this lady is fucking... She is losing.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Alright, write this down. Room 28, home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I think that we should do the Kuno side quest without Kim. I don't think Kim would appreciate if we split speed with a 10-year-old. That seems like a non-Kim maneuver.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
De Reuter's end of this hallway next to bathroom.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about... Who the fuck is Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
Oh, she's the graffiti lady.
She leaves an old lady to her business.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Bye-bye, cleaning lady. Okay, where's the... First and foremost, I'd like to go to the communal bathroom, please. I want to take a communal shit. Balcony. Apartment number 8. Green came in and watched me betray Kuno. I'm not betraying Kuno. Kuno and I are tight now. Door number 9. Boogie Street 46.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on every door.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
I don't think that was the right dialogue. Anyway.
Do I have to open the door?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Kim, she might know
Later.
something.
Entering this door seems a physical challenge.
The voices in my head told me I should break this lady's door down for fun. And you know what? They're right. It is a challenge.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
The 4 YouTubers you've seen, I'm the only one to speak to this lady. Yeah, what if she has something going on? Yeah, enemy of door versus friend of women? Huh. I'm gonna break down her door. The iconography of communism, I'm gonna look at
The
it.
star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Communards.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Hey Trevor, how's it going?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. Because white is the color of peace. Smug superiority, aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns.
Maybe the guns were sort of cool. So true. What do I think about this communism symbol? Maybe the guns they had were kind of cool when they revolted. Box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Flip up glasses, the auditor. Hold on. Pose. Freeze. Can I flip them up? How do I flip them up? Dude, our guy does not look right. Our boy is not looking correct. They are up? Oh, you're right. How do I flip them down? I see it now. I found my badge? Yeah, I found my badge. Don't worry. No gun, though. Fiction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. An old shoe rag, boot sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Child, targeted.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Oh, this must be
The
Kuno's dad.
heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Look, I'm not breaking in when Kim is here. Oh, communal bathroom? Oh, baby. Shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Yo, 42 cents? Oh, we keep our money up. I need to check. Do I have the bankruptcy thought? I do have the bankruptcy thought, yeah. -1 empathy due to layoff season. I'm gonna lock Kim in the bathroom. Oh my god, he can do that? Kim, why don't you just do that all the time? This guy's onto something. Alright, I think this is the correct balcony. Let's get Robin. Oh, he's not gonna be here because it's not the evening. Is the door nothing for you here right now? It's a foe.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
I don't think I've ever seen a thought from reaction speed before. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know reaction speed existed.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Cool.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
should
he's
return
not here.
tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
I don't think I can make it. What are you talking
A
about?
smoker on the balcony. This is why we are here, right? He might know something about the murder. So, tonight at 9 p.m.?
RS is your favorite character? I don't...
Tonight at 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment.
Okay, so like the thing is, I'll talk about it real quick, right? Of what I've seen, the most interesting and like cool one to me is definitely Visual Calculus, but for pure entertainment value, I feel like Half-Light is actually just so fucking funny at all times. Every time Half-Light says anything, I'm just going, what the fuck are you talking about? It makes me feel truly insane. Which is impressive. For sure. This is the door to apartment 29. Electrochemistry is best, boy. Fred, electrochemistry turned me into a sexist. What do you mean it's the best boy? What is this? It's locked? The actual best voice is Inland Empire? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Inland Empire. Shivers is your waifu? Shivers doesn't shut up. Shivers spends way too much time yapping. It's the natural order of things. Electrochemistry made me go up to a man and talk about how the girl that he likes is riding the cock carousel and will never love him. It's not right. What's this? Note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Association. Or Associates, okay. I have a thought. Sea below looks cold and winter gray.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
He's listening to Inland Empire. Inland Empire does seem really cool. I feel like you can play this game and have like a very serious, very like real experience playing with the voices in your head and getting like moderate answers from the cool ones. But instead, I just think about how good I am at hitting things, and then every now and then I examine a crime scene.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Shivers is pretty baller, though. Like, when it is very cool when these go
It's
off.
red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
Cool. Hi, Aleph. How's it going? About Shivers not shutting up. It yaps a lot, but it's cool when it says things. Speaking of saying, you've been reading a book called Second Place by Rachel Cusk, and you read it and thought, God, she's really captured what it feels like to be deeply insecure, but sincere like I feel, and your friend who read it said, felt like I was going insane reading that perspective. Ah. Oh, and hi, Shiny. How's it going? The door is locked. You can't get in. Oh, thought. The chairs knew someone lives back here. Could it be her? It was a bus.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
You're in trouble now, little lady. No, we're friend of women.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Alright, bye, Cindy. Oh, this is the coal room. Someone's been sleeping here recently, yeah. Poor Lahome laborer jeans. Cindy? Oh, is she who's been sleeping here is the question. Enough coal to last for several winters. I mean, I'm never gonna wear these because I don't want electrochemistry having power over me. But... oh, you know what? Those don't even look that bad. The pants that Kuno got me, though, are way too baller. These track pants pop off. I wish we could get a better... like this white satin shirt. I wish it wasn't so garbage. The fucking wife beater bow tie combo is insane. Single piece in your wardrobe that you didn't steal or receive from the government? I mean, I don't know. I bought these pants. Yeah, the bow tie really does do a good job of tying it together. Stolen. No. I bought these pants. I hustled and grinded to buy these cool pants off of a 10-year-old. And then later tonight, I'm going to go beat the fuck out of his dad and steal the speed that he's hiding in his apartment. And then I'm going to split it with the 10-year-old. Should level up electrochemistry more, but I don't want to just do alcohol because I think alcohol kills your morale. And so I don't want to play around electrochemistry because it sucks. Bought them with stolen cash? Donated cash. I took those bribes fair and square, and you guys are mocking me and my hustle. I don't understand. It's called lobbying? No, Cash, I'm a police officer. It's called corruption. It's not lobbying. Lobbying would be if I was a politician. Alright. I do need to find my gun. We got this whole continent to explore. The world is our oyster. Oh yeah, we can sleep under there if we need. We have a free room down on this coast now. They told me I could live here. Oh, +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience? What does that even mean? They do look pretty good. Moralist pants. Is that like one of these stats? I don't think so. Spacious crotch liquid fit. That's what I need. Dust covered linens, dried tulips on the bed. By the way, do I have a level up point? No, okay. Kingdom of Conscience has one of Kim's skills. Yeah, he's got way too many morals. Cinderbox charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. Talk to this bench. What's up, bench?
Beaten wooden
We can sit on benches.
We can
Okay.
revisit.
Yeah, it's just another place to bench. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Okay. That's just life, friend. Yo, they're talking about you, friend. You're in the game. The curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. A wedding stone well worn and covered in rust. Here's where we started. We talked to this lady. Construction materials. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Okay, so we exhausted this lady's dialogue, I'm pretty sure.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Yeah, and now we have our own place. Exciting stuff. Steal money from the ultra poor? It's not stealing, they're just leaving it out. Can't see into the house from this
The
angle.
door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
The moralist line thought you unlock it by putting on the pants or making a bunch of centrist takes. Oh, well, I'm
I'll
not
wait
doing that.
outside
I'm
to
making
give you
money.
some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a
Kim flexing on us that he can afford to stay in the whirling in rags. I'm broke as fuck, Kim. Don't talk to me like that.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
The expression. Oh. Yeah, this is a baller location. I would love living here. This looks sick. See the waves, the sea, a church. Intricate heat engine hums quietly. Dude, this place is badass. You're telling me they're letting me live here for free? What do I have on? Oh my god. Dude, we're looking kind of baller. Hold on, I want to try these on and then see if I can change my face.
An old mirror hangs on the
Okay.
wall.
My mistake, my mistake. Alright, let me optimize again. Okay. I need to sort these. Hold on. Pants, shirts, jackets, everything else. Okay. Post one suggestion. I'm never gonna put on the -1 half light. You're telling me -1 half light? No way. This goes in the garbage. This is just worse. Even though the disco ass blazer looks better, we gotta put on the commander's jacket. It's the better one. But I think I prefer the patrol cloak, or the patrol, what's this called? Yeah, the patrol cloak, because +1 shivers is cooler. +1 drama, +1 conceptualization. This is +1 physical. I'm gonna do this. We kind of look badass. What's this give me? +1 visual calculus versus +1 logic. You telling me that you would fuck with this guy? Look at him. He's balling out of control. Alright, Kim, let's get back to work. Come on, buddy. Look like a college wizard, except for the part where we're extremely old. Hello, children. Did you see the murder?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Oh, you're right. I gotta put the pants back
The
on.
kids don't reply, absorbed in the...
Yeah, these are much worse. Okay, so we gotta... So this is one person we have to talk to, and then the other one is their mom, who is somewhere. Presumably. Hello. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside. Can I just steal this person's taxidermy?
Hello, mister.
Young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with
She
a frank
clutches a
curiosity.
small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Yeah. First, I gotta find out, are you related to the brothers outside?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
Fucking finally, someone on the same level mentally as our character. They look identical, right? I was thinking the same thing.
They look identical.
Yeah, what's the stuffed
It's a
bird?
grouse.
What's it for?
I don't know. Sure. Just go and get it. I don't like it anyways. It looks angry.
Cool. This 4-year-old said we can take this thing out of our house. We're set. Do you have the armor gloves?
I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Someone write that down. Empty house, no one lives there. That someone hid the gloves.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
I resonate with this child.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh.
Oh.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Alright, where are your
My
parents?
mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
And what's that thing
It's
you're holding
Lammy.
on to?
He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
I think that I don't want to be mean to this child.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Goodbye,
Bye.
little Lily. Hello, Cranberry. Welcome back from your deadlock gang. I want to be mean to this child. Did you notice? Nah, did you notice? Half-Light didn't have shit to say. That's not insane. There's another good child. The child outside of the bookstore. She's nice. Want to talk about Slicey? Yeah, go for it. Sandcastle. I hope we have the opportunity to not destroy it.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away.
Never mind, this
You can
thing's
see
fun.
something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
It's broken, Kim.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Dude, he's so good.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
I can't believe the nobility would let this castle crumble into dust. And I put them on. +2 interfacing. Oh yeah. What do you think, Kim?
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
About how you have a burning hatred for everyone who leaves a comment on your videos and how it has nothing to do with me being a landlord. That doesn't sound like what I was saying at all, Cranberry. I don't think that's right even a little bit. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be.
The vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Okay, but remember the goal. I want this armor because it would be badass, but also remember the goal.
Certainly, but you may want to hold on to the armor you have for long enough to properly analyze it. Figure out.
I can't believe I didn't get $1 for that.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
So true, Half-Life, so true. Honestly, you have to only leave a comment. That was the classic. The amount of pain I was in watching you make that misplay made me collapse into the fetal position for 72 hours and I shit myself. Reasonable, yeah, understandable. Can I get, from you guys who have played this game, can I get a vibe check on how much longer, roughly, this game is? If you had to guess. Like, should I be putting points into stats, or am I down to just keep on going down these thinking lines? There's a video where I didn't use corset plus right side replacer. Yeah, I would like... So, I understand that this is a misplay. If you truly feel that way, I would like for you to go rewatch that video and tell me how many times a +1 on the longbow that my ranger was using would have made a meaningful difference on the fights. If I put some points in the stats, alright, we can take a break from thinking. What should I do? So, is it wrong to keep pumping Half-Light? Should I be spreading thin on my, like, intellect and physique, or should I just be pumping up Half-Light all the way to the top? Inland Empire? No, in this playthrough, I am not touching these stats. I'm all in. Pretty low value to get pump Half-Light. That's what I thought. I can't imagine that there's a whole lot more to do with Half-Light at this point. You know, we have a fucking, what is it, 16? We have a 19 in Half-Light. I want... What do I want? Do I want logic? Yeah, I kind of want drama. Sorry, Cranberry, hold on. You can point out misplays only better at the game, but if you want me to respect your opinion, the respect has to be mutual. Don't be a jerk about it. So it was like extremely fair. That's crazy that that happened. And now everyone's nice to you? What a world. I'm just gonna complain on stream where they don't hear me complain. I don't care that much. I'm going drama. Sometimes after 2100. Yeah. Hi Falcon, how's it going? I had a thought that I wanted to get rid of. Which one was it? Oh yeah, that's right. We're the cop of the apocalypse. I forgot. Positive -1 drama. I think you're right. I'll probably switch them out. Oh yeah, this one. Some kind of superstar. This thing is fucking awful. -1 logic, but the learning caps go up for a bunch of things I don't care about. That's the one I wanted to get rid of. Better. Point of volition. Yeah, I put 1 point into volition so that I have 2 morale. I don't think I'm gonna go beyond that. Two morale is good enough for me. Rust-eaten letters say M-A-Z-U-T. Feel free. By the way, if that means something with the information I already have, please tell me. Because I don't remember that meaning anything, but it's been a while. Some videos, eventually you're gonna move on from Slicey because algorithmically the game is a dead end. Absolutely correct. I agree. It's a shame because I think without a doubt Slice and Dice is the best roguelike I've ever played and probably ever will play by a pretty wide margin, but it is not a game that is as successful as I would want it to be. Where are we going? Hold on. Box. $45. No boats in the boathouse today. It was shadowy constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. Ancient paints peeling off the roof of this shaded bench covered in rust. This place seems nice. It's like every Slice and Dice video is a brand new combination of characters and items to make cool shit happen. It's funny because when I was talking about this in the pre-stream, someone said the exact opposite of it feels like you just make different flavors of the same choice over and over again. Oh, fuck. Forest Creek dangerously as you run. Be careful here. I walk. You're in the middle. Well, Cranberry, I think you also have built yourself up to be a lot more of a, like a wacky player. Oh, yeah. Like, you play non-standard party comps and you make decisions just for the hell of it. So I think that you are more tilted towards just having more fun runs, right? There is a lot of money lying around in this poor community. I agree. I didn't really find anything interesting over here. I think, for me personally, when people are most interested in me playing a game at a difficulty that I like and win streaking, that is when I am the happiest in content. And right now, Wild Frost and Slice and Dice are both moving away from that because it has become boring. Because I have gotten to a point where I'm just winning too much, unfortunately. But Wild Frost has this modded stuff going on, which has been very fun. Although another snowfall keeps fucking crashing on me, so, you know. Took me like 2 fucking hours to record my Wild Frost video for today.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer? Gary, your name is a little different than hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer? Your name is kind of giving away a little something here. Gary the crypto-fascist.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Second line. He's got it covered.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
The problems you have with crashing because of the mid-run patch. Is that what happened? Did it patch in the middle of my run?
Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
Wait, did the mechanic of those things having the 10 scrap health change mid-run? Is that why I was like, huh? I feel like that isn't how this was working earlier. It actually got patched while I was playing it? That's crazy. How about that?
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Oh, hey, I was looking for this guy.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Which is the reason they changed it. That would make sense. That's why the Final Fight reset too. That would make sense too.
Degenerates. This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
I am neither of those things, I can assure you. I'm a by-the-books, clean as a whistle officer of the law, not even tempted to touch intoxicants. True. Although, sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate. Maybe both.
I've been tempted on occasion, but someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
Yeah, I did have... my game crashed twice during Wild Frost today.
He pronounces Revacol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Revacol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
Huh.
It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said yellow man, that's not something many people go around saying. Seemed as if you were calling to it longingly when you cried, yellow man. I can see you recognize it, it's in your eyes. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home in his colonial mug collection. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all.
Yeah, you look like the kind of guy who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
How much do you think we should find this guy? It's not a question of should I. How much do I find this guy? I feel like he might not pay $250 is the problem. Let him off with a warning? This dude, he called Kim Yellow Man. He's cooked. I'm finding this loser. 100 real.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You have my word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, it's I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Oh my god.
Nothing. Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
Yeah. How do you... Also, electrochemistry, that didn't have anything to do with drugs or alcohol.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
What?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
You're going after... You're comforting this guy, Kim? He was racist towards you.
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
What do you mean it's not like that?
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay.
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
What the fuck? Who sees a man lynched with his clothes strewn about in the yard and goes, you know what? I should go throw my mug away in that dumpster over there. That extremely strange behavior.
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
Yeah,
I hope I could help your investigation.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
That was only one dialogue option. Oh my god. Let's get to it. You know anything about the man
I
hanged in
told
the
you
whirling
everything
rags?
I know, sir. I'm...
Okay.
Uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer, though. It's something else.
Are you also a cryptozoologist?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will be the really good one?
Yeah.
Well, this is that racist.
He's the good racist. Dude, I can just fucking idolize Measurehead. You can't grant us 3 wishes, Gary?
Hey, man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah, what are they doing in that seal of theirs? You know.
Oh, yes, of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject.
28%?
Okay?
Anyone? You know what, let's finish all of our dialogues first.
Sure do, officer.
I think I broke into your apartment. Dude, I don't really want to say any of these until he goes home and discovers that he's been burglarized.
In my home. Yes. When I was going to... How did you know?
You know, nothing.
Is this about the Union? Did the big man open the door?
Screams that I can't deny.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
Let's see. I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Try not to shit yourself. I do like try not to shit yourself a pretty good amount. Good advice in general. Just, hey Gary, try not to shit yourself here.
What could it be about? I probably talked too loud. In the whirling. About some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to...
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Oh, look at that. A little +2 for doing the scare. I don't think I have anything else for composure. Let's see. Logic. I don't think I've seen anything for composure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Gary.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Ah, look at that. He's getting better.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
His massive musculature? Something underneath.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic.
Oh!
One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
This guy is... he's something else.
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
You know what? Maybe Gary's not so bad.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Yeah, why'd you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
Dude, this dude is going through like a whole fucking character arc in one conversation. Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
This is all he knows.
Why'd you lie to me,
Because I
Gary?
was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but...
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
Give me
He
the armor.
sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots
Cuirass.
comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. This is it. This will protect your mortal shell. Don it and live.
I should just put it on in his face.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Thanks, buddy. +1 pain threshold, +1 volition, -1 empathy. Well, that's going on me. Just right in front of him. Hey, what's up,
Yes?
Kim? Nothing? Okay. Alright, what's up, Morale?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
You think he's caught any cryptozoologies? Yeah, that dude went from, like, suspicious racist to... I don't even know what he is now.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
He is changed as a person after that conversation.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Oh, Morale.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Yeah, we're here. I'm here from your wife. She gave me this cool pen.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
I think we gotta feel a little bit of shame for accidentally driving our car into the water lock and breaking it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm beer.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Where do you think Australia is in this game?
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Alright, I gotta hear about the phasmid.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Over there? Dagon, I think you're pointing at YouTube chat. You're telling me the phasmid is over... Or not the phasmid. Australia's over there? YouTube chat? Huh. What makes it so difficult
Good
to
question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Corazon, you're the phasmid? I'm gonna find you and catch you in Morel's little bug trap.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from
Dude, I
predators.
hope we can
Good
actually find
scientists
this.
in our present
It would be
case.
so cool if we could find a fucking a fucking cryptid.
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical
Oh,
defenses
electrochemistry.
that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Look, all I'm saying, that shit wouldn't work on Harry. I don't think he has the brain capacity.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One
Right?
known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm.
Wow.
So,
You play Cobalt Core? Does Shiny play Cobalt Core? You're talking to the fucking daily challenge goat.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Yeah, I bet I could take that bug. Why are you so interested in this stick bug?
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of mine, of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Would be glory itself.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Yeah, there was a sighting here.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe it's died
I
out.
have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis.
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
Females reproducing without the males? A travesty. A crime against passion and common sense. You know what? Good for the females.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
I want to hear more.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Dude, his wife made the traps?
Yes.
What's the tech?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
How do they know it has a delicate exoskeleton if we've never caught one?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
What?
A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
This guy seems... he's losing me.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Yeah, what do you
They'll
do if the
work,
traps don't
I
work?
assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
Yes. What?
Lena's
I'm eager
eager.
to return to her. I
Lena?
assure you.
Lena?
But my wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Lena, that's how he says it.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Reed crabs?
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers. Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Everyone in this game is just like... Everyone we met today is just like coughing themselves to
His
death.
spirit may be willing, but his body might be too old to endure the rigors of the coast.
Personally, I also don't give up on things. I think this guy can do it. maybe you could go back to the... Actually, the top option is the option that I'm getting because I passed the check, right? I do feel like because I passed this endurance check, maybe I should just use this.
No, no, no.
It doesn't
the traps
matter.
need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
This guy doesn't seem to know that time only passes when you're talking to people in this universe. Like, he could obviously just run down and then talk to his wife and pass a little time and then run back.
He's dead set on this.
What if we check the traps for you? That sounds kind of fun. I want to do
I
that.
didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. I am its scion. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help. There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula.
Alright, write these down.
By the boathouses there. It's very near.
4 in total. 1 to the south on this little peninsula by the boathouses.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Behind a small sand dune, on the way to the radio tower after the church.
The 3rd is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them,
One.
you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Yeah, the pursuit of knowledge is its own justification, Kim.
Is it?
What do I do if there's a
Bring it
phasm?
to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Dude, what if we actually find one?
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
Yeah, what if I find one out in the
That's
wild?
highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
He's hitting us with the stink?
Did you hear that? Pheromones. You were right about the teenagers.
Oh, I doubt there is any connection there. Anyway, these pheromones will attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Should last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Alright, let's
Right.
get to it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. I'm gonna leave. Okay. Let's go. Fuck whatever we were doing. Let's go find ourselves a bug. So, one of them's to the northeast. Oh, thought. So it's impossible to get fire going near the ocean. Oh yeah, I also leveled up because I found the armor, right? I'm liking the drama. Let's level up drama to like 10. Alright, let's go find ourselves a bug, gentlemen. I have no idea where to go. Is there a map? This does not help. Yeah, oh yeah, there's one on this peninsula somewhere to the south, right? By the boathouses. Here's one.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the
Okay,
same
we found
one
one.
you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows.
I should put some more points in Shivers. You know what? It's winning me over.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
I was hoping it would be in the first. Nah, it's in the next one, surely.
Surely. Anyway.
Surely. I got an achievement not too long ago that said that Kim now has a positive opinion of me or something. Is there like a reputation system I have with Kim? And he now likes me? Hey Tinky, how's it going? What are we doing? Yeah, we're hunting bugs. Okay, northeast. So I want to go up here first and pick up the money. Find Zubro? Yeah, I just got done talking to him. What's this?
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Hello, guy.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilerstown. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
He knows who Kim is?
Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Hypertext?
Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
You're so right, Half-Light. This guy is just making shit up. Agree.
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall. No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
Did I play mods for Wildfrost? Have I considered playing any of the mods for Monster Train? No.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Played a little bit of the rebalance patch, and that was good. Dusk did a good job with that, and I feel like it was very good. But I don't know. Modded Monster Train didn't do very well, and I didn't really want to play modded all that much at the time anyway. Monster Train is gone. I don't think I'll be going back to it.
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
Yeah, what's so fascinating about this building?
But it's not just any empty old building.
Okay.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
This guy seems nice.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
This dude is just fucking yapping about shit that I'm not gonna remember.
It was here in Martinez,
Go on,
possibly
buddy.
in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
Tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Imagine that.
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet. Indeed. What?
You're telling me that the people of the Disco Elysium world could have been playing Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, but they just missed out because...
The revolution!
Of the revolution?
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
Hi Alice, are the Padres winning?
All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Didn't that Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
A pleasure wheel?
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
So conversation is just world building, you can skip it? Yeah, I'll hear them out. I like to hear what they have to say. That Twitch experience that made you reevaluate what you're doing with your life. Then on the main channel is this girl lady, she's dressed in a hot dog costume, dancing to DJ music. But she's DJing herself. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers, they used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. What's the Mars Decree?
French.
I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Real.
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
So Hands remember face all shocked and is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, yeah, fuck cancer, but the music is still ongoing. Yeah. That's just AGDQ. Some dude performs the bombo skip and is explaining the whimsy, and then they go, okay, go ahead and do a donation, and it's just, yeah, my grandma died of cancer this year, and I really miss her because she was the only family I had. Here's $50 to kill the animals. It's like, that's very cool. Anyway, so if you press up, and then L at the same time, the game actually doubles the inputs, and you can make it clip through this wall. Isn't that cool, guys? Yeah, and then just whoa!
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing,
Greetings
I guess
from
you could say.
Germany.
I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort.
The what center?
It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Hughes joined the team, trying to...
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Thanks,
This
Encyclopedia.
is all ninsy-pinsy garbage for sissy people.
Yeah, go on.
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Kim, is he fucking with me?
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying,
New
the
thought,
device
by
itself
the way.
was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
We should get some of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. So they did. The Felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Go on.
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Felt playback experience, but those are incorrect. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
Okay.
2 seagulls circle in the sky. You look up and think, really? Or was there a 4th prototype that remains hidden in the mausoleums below Coal City?
But of course, what else?
Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
Could I have some money?
No, I don't have it on me, officer. I was
Ah.
talking in more general terms. I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
By the way, man, you look like you have money. Could I have some of it? No, you can't have it. I don't carry it with me. Man, do you work out? You look buff.
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo Mantang. It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
Ah, Lo Mantang from Lo Mantang.
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the Harli people, a name deriving from the butterfruit tree traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures...
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of stick fighting among mankind, seasoning it with unexpected pop culture references.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
I don't remember.
And I guess everything got said, right?
Alright, bye-bye, buddy.
Thanks to you for having me and little Mikael here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
That was fun. I just wanted the money. They are a friend. The only friend we have in this cold, dead world is ourselves. And Kim. Why did he not have his lunch money stolen? No, he just knows things. He's cool. Oh yeah, new thought, by the way. Hold on. Hold on. I need to, next level up, I want to unlock the Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center. Although, I do kind of want to get... I want to get some new thoughts. Maybe I think we'll do stats first, though. I'll do some stats. I have a lot of thoughts. What's this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Was it me?
The cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue, Kim.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
You could have been killed by multiple seagulls.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh. You should still take it.
Filthy jacket. Agree. Maybe we'll stay at the Whirling in Rags. We're kind of rich. And like conceptualization? Yeah, conceptualization is pretty baller. An operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Can I use it? Oh, Mega Beano's prescription lenses. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. Oh yeah, baby. Nausea-inducing hell glasses. Got -2 perception? Yeah, we don't see things. That's fine. I don't need to see to understand the world around me. And I don't need to see to punch in doors. What does that mean? We have -2 perception. Corpos look rotten and weak. Oh, that's Kim. Is that a seagull? No, it's a bottle. Hello.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Not hello.
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a puppet.
Hold on.
Squid squats next to the corpse and examines his face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any sign of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Oh, side murder?
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Dude, composure is kind of badass.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Oh, at least he had a good kebab before he died.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden.
Here's all
and
the
heavy
voices in our
under
head.
your
Yeah, so at
hand.
the start of the game, you pick your stats. I have 4 intellect, 6 physique, 1 psyche, 1 motorics, and I'm specialized in half-light. So our guy is very physical with a little bit of thinking. Our specialization is in half-light, which is about threatening people. And then we have a secondary specialization in physical instrument for power and endurance for health. And then we also have pain threshold, which is how much pain we can take, I assume. Electrochemistry, which is drugs and alcohol. And shivers, which is like the voice of the city. And then in intellect, we have visual calculus for reconstructing crime scenes, drama because we like lying. And, you know, some other stats in here. Yeah, this is a Dragon Age replayability game. Secret 20 fifth voice that we don't have access to in this run. Is that the voice I get if I put those pants on?
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine,
sure.
or 1.5 of spirits. Or maybe it was just dark.
You have to be drunk out of your ass. Or maybe it was just dark.
His expression is dull, like
tie?
the sea
The
behind him.
tie?
Drops of water
Oh,
on
no.
his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
If only I knew it was so important, I would have gone back and reloaded until I got it.
Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Okay.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Yeah, just, I'm certain of it, right? Just the one at the back
Seems
of his
like the
head.
head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
They
Step on the
screech under
floorboards.
your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
Right, Sco, you get another chance. Yeah, I have to level up savoir-faire though, right? And I don't want to do that because it's one of the stinky skills. It's a motorics. Although I do think that in hindsight, for my first playthrough, I should have just gone pure physical, 6 physique, 4 motorics. No, just be stupid as fuck. Is your Japanese last name, man, talking like a French guy? This is France. And he's French.
He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
Fair?
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too?
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Ugh.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man? Well, he's obviously working class corpse.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would be just sad.
It's like another old drunkard. I think living as an alcoholic is a bit premature. What we're witnessing here is a demise of a great party beast. That leather jacket, an empty vodka bottle. Mwah.
The wedding ring.
Yeah, the wedding ring.
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think
Death by
happened?
misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Yeah, you think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
Alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
One should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. Yo,
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Yeah, I want to go get one now.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
You know what? I might as well say it.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
Shut the fuck up, Half-Light. Dude, it's like... A lot of Half-Light's dialogue is just... It's lying to me. Half-Light is just wrong so often.
Without any further evidence, yes.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body. From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
A
A
field
field
autopsy?
autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Should we do the autopsy? I do kind of want to keep the 2 hours of time. The mechanics in this game is that when stats get too high, they start having negative side effects. Too much empathy makes you paranoid. Oh, okay. Huh. I kind of want to do the autopsy. What if there's something freaky going on behind the scenes? But I don't think there is.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
Let's take the case.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Library card. I didn't even look at this
As
jacket.
you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
I'm
It's
putting this thing
probably
back.
better that way. The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
Okay. Right on. Alright, back to it. What I came here for was a bug trap, but I don't know where it is. You're the best in the world at making readable code with comments. Why does no one comment? Shit is so nice. Yeah, I was the only one that wrote comments on any of my group projects. I would write like paragraph long comments explaining things to myself so that when I came back to them later I would be able to pick it up easily. And then the rest of my group would comment, you know, this should work as of this time. Added this, this does what it says it does. I was like, okay, but how does it do what it says it does? There's gotta be a trap somewhere around here. Does anyone remember where he said it was? It's gotta be near the reeds, I assume. Oh, is that it? No, it's just a box. White polo shirt. Hold on. Does it look good? Now, we gotta wear the body armor, right? The body armor isn't even all that good, though. I don't know, I thought it was gonna be like some super power armor. It seems kind of mid. Oh, trap. But I can't click on it? What's up with that? Scented scarf. +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. Probably not. +2 drama from the bow tie is too lit. I swear I saw the trap and then it didn't work. Hold on. Select the traps. Check the trap near the canal you crossed. The trap you just set up in the cryptozoologist camp. Check the trap in Land's End, far northeast of the Feld building. Is it not this? Is that not the trap? Right now we're in Land's End? Yeah, this is the trap, is it not? But I can't interact with it. What's up with that? Curious. How do I fast travel? On the map in the journal? Right on. I want to go into the church first. You gave up? What'd you give up on, Cash? Bought the last 2 McDonald's toys from eBay? What are you gonna do now that you have them all? Oh, I can't even go in the church? Damn. What a shame. There's a lot of bottles here.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
What? Me?
Exactly.
I'm like a seagull?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise. Then their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons. No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
Fucking right, whatever it takes to survive, I am the seagull.
Own it. Steal hot dogs, shit in the sand, whatever it takes to keep going.
Little heal from endurance, thank you very much. Totally can go in that church. The heck? Extremely Sigma, I am the seagull. I'm hustling. How do I go in the church? Ladder? Make your money? All I do is get paid. Dark places need a light? I can't even go in without the light? That's weird. No? What happened? I don't know. We have another morale point. Door should be interactable. Might be glitched. Oh well. It's too bad. I would like the map. No? Apply map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map. Which trap did we already get? The one on the peninsula. Well, my map doesn't let me fast travel, so I guess I'm just walking. And we'll, a map from the bookstore? Yeah, but the bookstore lady doesn't like me anymore. It said to check these traps after I checked one, but these traps I also cannot interact with. Okay, let's try going back to where we entered this peninsula. That's where he said the other trap was. And steal the map? Ooh, that's a good idea. Glitch probably reload. Alright, we can try. Let's see. Nope. Unless maybe I need to quit all the way out and then reopen the game. But it's not like I can't interact with anything. Told you those last? No, he said to just check one of the other ones first and then come back to that one. The trap? No. I gotta find these kids' mom. Oh. That was easy.
Hi, officer.
Lillian the Net Picker.
Anything I can help you with?
As always, I am the Lawbringer.
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I am the Lawbringer.
You've graduated to Lawbringer now?
Men with authority have their quirks. Comes with never being second-guessed about anything. So what brings you here, Lawbringer?
Bringing of the law. Law jaw. Huh. I freak out, but every time you say I am the law and you say it a lot, it's basically hello for you. Your jaw does this weird thing. It sort of shifts sideways, hanging off your face at a jaunty angle, while the word law sounds oddly guttural and low. Alright,
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
It's true. Let's start with, I'm looking for someone.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Oh, I'm not looking
Well,
for someone.
how can I assist you then, officer?
So I have to get your
Are you?
signature?
This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
He's gonna give you the youth center. I
What
remember.
a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
Go on.
Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
What do you guys think? I kind of feel like Everard has been using us and I'm sick of him. But also, just being in his pocket seems kind of useful. So, I don't know. Do you think that the children's center is going to be bad for this village? It's probably okay. I interacted with the papers. Oh, I can do that? Hold on.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean,
I didn't know I could interact with them. Hold on. Where are they? Handwritten note from the fridge. Ooh, I didn't know I could interact with
You
this.
take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
Kim?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
Hold on. This is a logic check. Alright, do I have any more logic pieces? Logic jacket on. I got my thinking jacket on. It's time to really think this one over. Thinking glasses on. Anything else? No. I got my thinking glasses. I got my thinking jacket. Think it's a terrible idea? I also think it's a terrible idea.
You take the legal documents out.
97%.
A 12 to... There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
What are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim.
I should have seen it. Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
+1 from my indirect modes of taxation. -10 because Everett's people could be watching me here. Interesting. What would I do if I liked money? I kind of don't want to fuck these people over though. I like money, but I don't hate the people, you know? I'm a man of the people. Said no loopholes. Yeah, the tech here is that I can oh, that's true. Also, good point. I live here. Yeah, I can just fake it out and then he'll give me my gun back because he definitely has it. I'm thinking, because yeah, he might be watching me here. I could do it in my house. I live here. How's he going to be watching me here?
You take the legal documents out of
42%.
A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
But if I fuck it up, he's gonna know, right? This seems like a not good idea. I've thought more about it. Save scum? Maybe I'll save scum. Oh, I have a +2 to interfacing with my army gauntlets. How about that? Now let's interact with the shit jacket real quick.
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
You know, I don't really want to hear about how this jacket got shit on all the time.
Good choice. The less you think about the jacket.
I'm good. You know what? That's okay. So yeah, we could look around for other people to sign. That seems more viable. Oh wait, I got something. Hold on, turn around. No. I should go back to talking to that lady.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Wind is turning southeast.
I can just tell her about how I fucking tanked my car. Now what are you doing?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Anything else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic insular Indian cuisine.
Okay.
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. Oh no. Did you find anything interesting on the beach?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Can I have the children sign that document?
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
All of these are very good. I only get to ask one of these. I need to know about those human bodies. I could use a mine. I need info on the drugs. I'm a major narc. This place looks bad. Why don't you just leave? I need to know about the mine. Nah, tell me about the human. Nah, tell me about the mines.
The RCM has to wait for another one because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Sword? Very imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy. Just from time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
It's so effective. Why don't more women arm themselves? So true.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
No. No, the voices are making me sexist again. No.
Coach means the expression.
No. Behold. Do you like the expression?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
It is like a shield. You know what? I thought that was gonna be worse. We're balling.
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
Is she flirting with you? A little? You think she might be?
High electrochemistry just means that I interpret everything a woman ever says to me as a signal. Alright, anyway.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying. Gone.
The harbour seawall endures the wash of the freezing waves. Many things wash up against it and onto the beaches of Revachol. Some inanimate, some just no longer alive. You shudder.
Gone? Coward. I would never leave anyone.
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Was he murdered? Dude, they keep giving me, like, nice, cool characters that I don't want to be insane towards. I don't want to say crazy shit as this lady's telling me about how her husband was killed by the waves. I need more kunos. I need more people that I can feel good about saying insane shit to. I feel bad saying shit to this lady. Already asked for a fucking sea mine? Yeah, because that's badass. Really funny to be stupid, though? Yeah, was he murdered? You're right.
Shakes his head again.
Yeah. By himself. Inadvertently. He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day, he didn't come back.
Oh.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
These are rough. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning. I think I shit on death.
I don't. But us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
One isn't even the voices? Yeah, the voices didn't even say that shit. That's just how we are.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Heroic 15. -1 because Kim's here. Ah, fuck. Yeah,
Sure
so your
is.
skiff, huh?
The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I think we come back after Kim is gone when he's not cramping our style. So Kim's fault. We're gonna hit. No doubt. It's still gonna be 3. You never know. You never know. Can I get these children to sign these
scruffy-haired little
documents?
boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it. This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Yeah, I already said that, child.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
I can just start fucking dunking on these children.
Yes. Yes.
Children are stupid.
You're stupid.
Bye. Finally a conversation on my emotional level. Oh, hey, there's dudes down here. Hello, dudes.
Hey, tequila!
Idiot Doom Spiral is this guy's name. A 30-something man clad in a 2-piece Lycra tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Oh, I know this guy.
So what's happening?
Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Makes me aggressively sad. People tell me I'm a cop and I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. Reality, it's perishing. Soon only glowing embers will remain of the atoms of human faces. Only echoes. Don't forget, we are at least a little bit apocalypse. Oh man, 1 minute left on our apocalypse cop outcome. I am the law. No, daggone, we're not the law. I think that's Superstar Cop. I'm not sure which cop that is actually. I'm Apocalypse Cop Ultra Liberal. The world's ending and I'm just gonna doomsay it.
Not this again. I was hoping that we were done with it.
Only echoes remain.
Kim doesn't like the
human
apocalypse.
faces? That's a pretty good apocalypse. I wouldn't mind if it came down to that.
I gotta keep Kim happy. He doesn't like it when the apocalypse
Things
is
aren't
on.
going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Hold on, buddy.
Cop of the apocalypse. It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no, the event will belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect would ever come to pass. You can only sense the shape of it, like a cavity, a pit opening up in your stomach, a throat into which the world will vanish. The streets, the grass, the stars, all will be rolled back. By whom? By what? And how? You don't know. All you know is you're not joking around.
Okay. Learning cap for Inland Empire raised to 6. Learning cap for Shivers raised to 6. Man, this sucks. The apocalypse is boring as fuck. God damn it. I wasted a level up point on that shit, and then I have to waste a level up point to unlearn it. I think that these thoughts are a little bit bad. I feel like it should be free to swap them out, because you have no idea what you're getting, and sometimes they just give you the worst shit imaginable. I don't want this. The apocalypse is boring. I'm not doing this.
Tequila Sunset.
What's a tequila
It's
sunset?
you. You're Tequila Sunset. We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Go on.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
I didn't even recognize this was a dude. I thought that was a blanket for a minute.
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Sorry, buddy.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept.
That would be pretty fucked up. Also, I want opinion, by the way. I want to get a quick opinion. Do you guys think we should pivot off of Apocalypse Cop and just become the Law? Because I'm thinking we could just become the Law.
Does that sound like something you'd do? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Well, it's kind of cringe, though. No, it's based. We're the only... We're basically judge, jury, and executioner because of lawlessness in this section of town. We can just do whatever the fuck we want.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
3 men are standing on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village. Their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
It's pretty baller.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things."
Every word I said was true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality.
Yeah, looms. Why not? Then you jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
What else was there to do? Thank you, brothers, for your helping hand.
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Dude, can you just go through this game and call yourself Tequila Sunset?
I think you said that you were the event, and that you would smash the looms of reality. Yeah, I knew I'd heard that Looms line before.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You
Yeah.
must be proud to work with him.
Must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Right on. Did you tell me anything specific about the person that fucked
You were
me?
pretty vague about it,
Hmm.
but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here. Abigail.
Okay.
It seemed pretty
Abigail.
painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Yeah.
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Yeah, any other colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
True.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
The case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Don't worry, Kim. You're one of the good ones.
Yeah,
You're
you
my
said
boy.
that it was okay that you
Unlike that
cracked
other
the
fucker.
carriage because the spectral hand of the market was guiding you.
The what?
This was before you started talking about how the pinkies were always trying to fuck you.
I'm guessing this, this question is related to your market opinions. Here I am, ultra liberal. The spiritual hand of the market is guiding me.
You kept telling us that in your work you've seen a lot of blood, but that it's nothing compared to the great bloodletting to come. I believe you mentioned something about the ground cracking open to swallow cities and dreams alike. Yeah, I remember that simile, or whatever the fuck they are.
Mhm.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Yeah, get ready with the great bloodletting.
We are saving the world.
He seems nice. Yeah, a lot of the characters in this game are pretty nice.
Please. Please don't call. Don't call.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
I'm gonna get these guys to sign the letter.
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
Yeah, check out my... Oh, what if he fucks up my green 8 pen?
All right.
I need 2 signatures.
Hey, Abs. Hey, Abs.
Don't you? You call Abigail?
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
Don't call Abigail. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Yeah, can I get my pen back?
Don't
too?
know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a
No!
businessman, I'm going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
He took my pen! This shit used to happen to me all the time when I was delivering pizzas, by the way. I had these, like, I had like 3 or 4 of these really nice pens that wrote in a nice deep black ink, and so many people would try to keep the pen. I would keep asking people, like multiple times per day, I would have to say, hey, can I get my pen back, please? It was fucked up. Thanks.
No problem. Now, where did I put that,
Can you keep the pen on a string? No.
Fucking hard work done for the day, man.
No, I did not string the pen and then like wrap it around my wrist. He'll lose your pen if you don't offer it to him. He just grabs a pen from his buddy. Aw, man.
Call Abigail.
Thank you for your services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Sounds good. I do want to talk to... Nah, you know what? I don't really want to talk to these other guys, actually. Maybe Abigail.
Don't call Abigail. Don't you call her. Yeah. Don't call Abigail.
I am the one.
You really don't have to. Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Holy shit, electrochemistry.
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail. Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Don't call Abigail.
There's no use in yelling at drunks.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Well, guys, we're gonna have to find Abigail, I'm thinking.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
You know what? I don't need to hear about this. I'm good. Alright. So, what have we learned so far today? What do we got? Well, we got, the gloves were lost or left in a house somewhere. Oh, hold on.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence. Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance. A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Thanks, Shivers. Very cool. Anyway, as I was saying, what have we learned? Well, we learned a little information. We partied with these guys after we crashed our motor car into the fucking sign. We are searching traps for the cryptozoologist guy. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay. We forged documents for Evrart, which, you know, I'm probably just gonna mail it and send it away. It's not my problem. We gotta call the library. We found the dead body. What was the mailbox he said? Search the car already? Yeah. Yeah. There should be one more cage to the south. There it is. We can search this one.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks seem like a rebuke. The sound of the city hums in the east. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Do we believe the Phasmid exists? I believe the Phasmid exists. I'm enjoying the cardio.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
God, he's so good. I think that, like, truly, if this game had a character that wasn't Kim as your little assistant running around with you, your side boy, I think this game would probably not be very good. 100% I believe Kim makes this game. In the plaza. If you ask me, this is the plaza? I don't know what else the plaza would be. Is this not the plaza? I guess this way could be the plaza? There's a thing to look at. What is the music collection beneath the tarpaulin? Oh, okay. But like at that point, why wouldn't I just hand it to the guy? I'm like a few steps away. Something's missing. No one's been here for a long time. Oh. I'm crowded by the four-story buildings around this yard. Am I not giving it to Evrart? Smallest church in St. Saïns. Okay. Whatever, I have to know. But like, he's definitely gonna ask us like, hey, why did you mail it to me? Right? I guess it doesn't matter. Everart's not very smart anyway. He asked for me to mail it? Oh, did he? What a freak. Well, we'll be long gone. I'm sure there won't be any lasting repercussions to having the signatures forged. Okay, so now I want to go check the other two traps. Can I check these ones now? Oh, there's a thingy up here, hold on. Hello? Okay, never mind. Come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. It passes quickly. Okay. Rear tire of a motor carriage. Oh, I wonder whose that is. Ooh, a phone booth. Headphones smashed receiver like someone hung up too hard. Have I been here? This is where the jacket was, right? Yeah, and then here's the failed electrical. Yeah. This didn't go up that way. So then I think this will put me in no man's land. Oh no, now I can search this trap. Okay.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. But the reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake in the lazily falling rain. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Aw,
Definitely
man.
no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
Getting
No,
tired,
no, I'm
Kim?
fine. I didn't mean to complain. It's just...
Ooh, he's getting tired. He can't keep up with us because we're a fucking machine, and don't you forget it. We're a freak of nature. And now I can go get the last one. I wonder why I couldn't check that one first. Maybe he told me to do them in a specific order and I just didn't pick up on it. Maybe I'll be allowed to go into the church now. Maybe I chase the bug into the church. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, a dot. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. You know what? Good for them. Oh, thought. You can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. Okay. Oh, I can go in there now. Very strange. I wonder why it didn't work before. Can just randomly I can go in. Maybe it was like a time of day thing. Can't go into the church too early. It was recently discarded. Oh, I can go in here as well. I was wondering about this one. It's like this whole area just didn't let me go in or something. Goes off into the ocean to who knows where.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
It may have been used to serve as an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification, like a sea fort in the bay.
What do you guys think? I'm feeling it.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Tough door.
We don't get in there.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, we even got into the light bending guy's container, but you're saying we can't get in here?
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
Oh, man.
We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
That's who I am. That's who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life. Perhaps something useful would come from this.
Man, too bad. It would have been pretty baller, though. I didn't know I could interact
There's
with
no
this.
way to listen to the tape.
Okay. Oh, we can buy the tape player for it.
You take the legal documents out of the...
Okay. I got a level up point. I'm down to go a little more. I'm kind of down to go a little more into Shivers here. Shivers has been kind of popping off. Alright, let's go find our bug. -2 empathy? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm not an empath. I don't care about that shit. Broken control box with a radio relay tower. Fire's too rusty to climb. I know it's up here somewhere. Here it is. Alright, big reveal. Is there a cryptid?
It takes you a moment, but finally you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds. The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze, weighed down by rain. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
No way.
No locust.
No way.
No phasmid either, but still.
Alright, we gotta look closer.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
I should still tell them about it.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. There really is no explanation for this detour at this point of the investigation.
Well, something is out there. It might have been Bigfoot. Like, come on, Kim. This is a pretty quick little side tour. Yeah, some things are more important than murder, like opening this door. I want to believe. Dude, I've been watching The X-Files. I think I talked about this. The X-Files has actually been having a pretty good string of good episodes for me towards the end of season 5. I've been enjoying it a little more. But it really is crazy to me how much of that show has been carried on some of the early imaging in the early seasons. Like the I want to believe. It's so good.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Really?
The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush, cold and wet from the ocean bay. It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel washing both sides, the way it has done for 340 years. The wind keeps its distance. So should you.
There is a hole in my heart.
The lieutenant looks at the padlock. He didn't hear you asking. You were quiet enough.
What?
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
That's good church iconography, I think. I think that was the symbol of Jesus.
There is something
smiling dead guy.
Modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Have you seen this before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Yeah, what's
I
suggested?
haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Okay. Padlock, padlock, padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a
Finally,
hasp and a staple screw.
a door
into the
that I
wooden
can
door.
beat.
The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
A good matchup.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Oh, the pry bar, my favorite character.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Okay.
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there.
I can take the sticker with me. I want this.
There's nothing like
Double
the sound of the
sixes.
sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Fuck, man, where was that roll on the last check? Ah. Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry. I think, in the ledger.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Alright, Kim said we should check to the east before we go in. We can go take a little look, Kim. Broken ladder. Oh, maybe underneath? There is a hole in my heart, it said. So maybe we can go in underneath here. Can I hide the roof of this building somehow so I can see underneath? Or no? Oh. It's taking a lot of patience to do this. Oh, a child? A child? Are you a junior delinquent?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where is your hat?
Huh? So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. I am the law. Wait, but I am wearing a hat. What the hell? I want to say I am the law, but also I am wearing a hat.
Real cool.
And the law says you have to wear a hat this winter.
What kind of law says that?
How are we doing on our cop system? Hold on. 8 to Apocalypse, 8 to Superstar. The hat law says that.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises.
My authority is 0. I'm not rolling this.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
Oh, she apologized. We're
My whole
good.
family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Anyway, sorry.
A cell. Why?
I'm the police.
Okay, it's Burger.
Oh, I could go for burger.
A very common name.
A cell burger? Dragon Ball?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Okay.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
That's cool. Encyclopedia. Anything on my wife?
No.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Does that have anything? Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike the Boxer?
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
Yeah, no, the Boxer Contact Mike. Nah, forget it.
Sure.
Nah.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Okay, where'd you
Same
get it?
place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum. Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Is it the pawn shop?
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. Man, you can just say shit in this game. Oh, you like the music club where they enjoy music? That sounds like a place for the gays.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
Hey, I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
It means I'm hip beyond my years, nor do I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a wrecked tape player in a completely trashed hostel room.
That's cool.
Okay. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
Ah, fuck.
Was there something else?
But I'm
About
actually just
Contact Mike,
mental
perhaps?
booming in front of this child.
Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to your headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
Sold them?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Electrochemistry? Cook this lady.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Like a drama turned into a snake.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
The girl is cold all of a sudden. Very cold.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She is on some kind of stimulant, amphetamine or methadone, and its effects are wearing off fast. She will begin to experience more and more valleys now, and fewer peaks.
Thanks, electrochemistry.
Do this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now, this is where a hat would come in handy. Here, you need my hat. Plus 5 XP. I didn't need that thing. I don't even care what it did.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
I think I had a bad hat I could have given her, though, which would have been better. A little min-maxing, but it's okay. She needed my hat.
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Yeah, why are you freezing out here while the guys are
They
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
And the headphones.
Yep. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze.
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Come on.
Go ahead.
My empathy is so fucked.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
One of my favorite things about this game so far is that no matter what you do in a playthrough, you're always going to come up against checks that you're going to fail. right? There's no build that's going to have a 100% hit rate.
Except that, yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice.
Does it build aggressively saves coming? Yeah, but that's not like... I don't know. I guess you can if that's how you want to play the game. But this game is built around failure as much as it is around success, so I feel like you're kind of harming your experience.
There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
Okay.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Huh. I love the little secret quests too.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
No, we are the law.
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Yeah, sure.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
I don't think so. I mean,
No.
sure. Wait,
Not
no?
really, no.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm interested.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
But check out this sick sticker I have.
Noids. Yeah, I guess you could say that. To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him, he'll tell ya.
Dude, I love... Every character in this game that we've met today has been extreme banger. They all have these weird little quirks that are great. Like, she keeps swearing and then apologizing for it.
Should you? Weirdos. Sounds bad somehow.
Thanks, Half-Light.
Go ahead.
The device is cold to the
5-5.
touch. An
Damn.
angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
That was close.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Adele. It was cool to meet you. No tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Holes screwed into the ice keep the tent erect. Trash from the unending party.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
What is Eternite?
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Okay.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Sure. Why not? Where does this lead? Back to the church? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Wait. Cool fish huddle around the fence post and scatter into the dark. Cool. Alright, let's see what the boys
The
are
tent
up to.
is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Holy shit, look at this dude. Hey Jess, how's it going?
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this. I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Bridge should have been a boss. Yeah, that was like an actual final boss. banger. Oh my god. I'm gonna have trouble, I'm gonna have trouble focusing during this conversation.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Andre.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Yeah, I don't know what this dude is doing, but he also looks like the top of his head is like stitched on.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
Egg.
Together with a Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers. You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Oh, this guy can say things other than egg?
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Yeah, was there something you wanted?
Oh, so you've met her? Good. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of Marcomania on the coast.
What the fuck is this guy saying to me?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads!
True.
Burnouts!
True.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revershol.
Strike that! The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I do have a lot of opinions. I personally won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch.
Yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
Alright, guys. I'm sorry, I'm out. Too scary.
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
You absorbed it as whether Revachel's alternate universe French or post-apocalyptic French? I'm not sure either.
Alright, man.
Okay. We're working with a typo that made it look like you said hello. CS, I think what you should do is download one of those extensions that converts all of your typing to Ubu speak, and then just write all your emails like that now. Just commit to the bit. Hello.
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation. I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I mean, I don't need the key. I could just crowbar it off, but I might as well take it.
Of
course. Noid, give the officer the key. All right.
Makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing in your general direction. Oh no. Oh no.
You sense
Oh,
that
yeah.
a piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
Reaction speed W.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
We gotta play it cool.
The speed freak nods to you.
How long have I been in there?
Like a week, maybe?
This is cool. Taking initiative like this is proper citizen behavior, and I endorse it.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still
Dude,
alive.
we're so cool. We caught those keys.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Yeah, 85% is good enough. No one lives forever, baby.
Exactly. That's exactly what we thought. The cage of the rage! Rough blaze!
Egg means the situation is monitored. It's relatively safe. No one has died yet.
Yet.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Yeah, who are these guys?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yes,
Anything else?
there's
I'm on
also
their
the
side.
machinery.
I don't need to be skeptical. I'm with them. Kim's not here.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires
Water.
into water. Never seen anything like it.
Water. British people, they say their words so funny.
Tell him about the feeling. Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
You guys want some water?
No, the other one. Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg. Felt like silence. Awful silence. Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church.
Women?
A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Women?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost.
What if it's the bug?
Do you know what he means?
What if it's the fucking... What if it's the bug? What if it's the cryptid?
Non-human means a predator.
True, Half-Life,
It was
true.
this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Crabman. Okay,
Yeah, you
maybe
know,
not.
the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Yeah, these guys know what ambush behavior looks like.
Crabs are usually marine creatures and not known for climbing walls.
Ambush behavior. Crabman.
Crab man! Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. A cell was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Crabman.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
I believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
No, I believe in the crab.
You
I'm
should
talking about
talk
the
to Noid about
machinery.
that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up to
It
some
means like
snuff
one of those
station.
rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting
Oh
killed
yeah, I
and
forgot
then
about
jerk
that.
off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
He appears sincere enough, sire. You could, of course, be wrong.
We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
Dude, the yapping is building up, and I gotta go, man. I gotta get into this church.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Alright, I'll call him out one time.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
What is he? I don't know what this
Sure.
guy's talking
What?
about. Dude, I don't want to talk to this guy. I want to go into the church.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Mask it.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation. And they have roots in ancient mass society.
Oh my god.
And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
In your opinion, would the ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club of anodic music and what? No, I don't care about that. They want the music. I'm supporting their music venture.
You're right, they do.
I'm so with him. They want the music.
The Pericanassian church is about love. Anodic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore. Unity. Unity. Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
I'm gonna enjoy the beat.
Feels good.
Agreed. What's up, posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore. Right? How can the founding party be anything but enthusiastic? Dance music is about love, and so is the Pernicassan church. Nah, I'm with them.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
I'm with these guys.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Okay, I'm not talking to this guy anymore, but I do want to hear from
A
this
young
guy.
man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
What do you mean he has blonde hair? Is he not bald?
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary behind the whirling in rags.
Allcore! Alright! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Hardcore.
Is it though?
Wait a minute. Wait, he changed.
But is it? I mean, really?
I guess I was thinking
I am
that
the
too.
mic enforcer. I am the chick checker. Yeah!
What the fuck? Hold on. Solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. What if you just try again? You have to find the correct time to disengage. Is it?
Hardcore!
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibbity, skibba danger. I am the rearranger.
Gibbity?
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibbity, skibbity.
I get it. Skibbity.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
Yeah, I'm a little worried it
The
isn't.
question is, what is the question?
Just answer the
But
question.
there was no question.
Ooh, he got me. He got me.
We're close. True. Hard. Full car. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes it sound
Yegs.
more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Is this his Van Eyck?
You know about him?
I know about him. How do I know about him?
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, Zal mentioned him.
Good, good.
The Advent?
That was probably the wrong answer.
We're close.
I'm supposed to tell them I'm an
True.
A-kid.
Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to the meg. Internally coherent. All car. All right.
He furrows.
Hard.
The question is, what is the question? But there was a question.
Oh wait, I messed up. What the heck? What'd I do? Hold on.
We're
How did I
close.
get there?
True.
1,
Hardcore.
2.
This young man, or maybe it's not.
You know about?
You know
Alright.
Van Eyck?
I'm a major
Wow.
A-kid.
The skinny wraith looks at you with
Oh
some
no, he's gonna ask me to
disbelief.
name a song.
So am I. So am I.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Egghead. Egghead. Oh my
Egghead
god.
was a mega. The K became the G. The boy became the man. The Advent?
This man is a mystery.
We're close. True.
I have to solve the
Full
puzzle.
car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here
All
comes
right.
the night.
Alright, no.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
Do you know the guy who killed the mercenary hanging behind the whirling in rags?
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko Kata. The place to be.
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel.
I'm starting to think this doesn't
Be
have anything to
close.
do with the
True.
case.
Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally Good morning, yeah. Yeko Kata is a hardcore place.
Yeko Kata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer. An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Hardcore. Have you guys thought about bankruptcy lately?
Sequence. It's easy. You just need to move on. Like a plague of locusts. Like a fucking plague. Failure is a core tenet of liberalism. When life closes a door, it opens a window. And if the fall is too steep, use the fire exit. Run to the roof. You always have that airship on the dock. The most important thing is to keep moving. Keep dreaming. The auditors cannot get to you if you keep running. Very, very fast. From one fuck-up to the next.
Somebody checked up on Cranberry lately? Hey, Cranberry. White check? Failing intelligence white checks gives me money now? I'm down with that.
We're close. True. Hard. Full car.
Say nothing. Say nothing. Say
Internally.
nothing.
All car. All right. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah, Rick.
Okay. Do I have a level, by the way? No, I don't. You think stupid gives you money? Hell yeah, it does.
All car. Gotta get the. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a
Two on the
party boy.
track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Damn.
Vikla, true, hard. It's hardcore.
Oh fuck, I wasted that one.
Vikla, true, hard, all core.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. The question is, but there was.
Oh fuck, I'm on one too many. Can I not speak to this man, by the way?
Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. All right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of Eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
I was not navigating the dialogue tree very well. I'm almost out of options.
He furrows his.
Is it though?
Oh, I didn't think about
One
this one.
mind, one spirit.
No, okay.
Vikla, true, hard, in all.
He furrows his.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Oh, okay.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Wait, electrochemistry helped me out here again. Anything's wrong with the
There's
music?
nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
I get him, conceptualization.
Wow! Culture cop!
That's me, culture
I
cop.
think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Let's see. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually, I think this is gonna hinder us more than it's gonna help us. Sorry, nothing. This isn't gonna help. What can we do to make this harder core?
Guys, there's something happening in his head.
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your
Oh
own
fuck, my
blood
brain's about to
pulsing
explode.
through your head, nourishing your thoughts with oxygen. The rhythm is familiar.
Hold on, feel the blood.
The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground have done so in vain. This is a core matter. The answer in the double kick that moves the milliliters through your mind. The dark thud is the source of all rhythm. The inspiration behind mathematics.
Yeah, we're about to have a fucking
The
brain
hardcore.
blast. Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
I know! So does mine!
Damn.
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
So true, electrochemistry.
No! This is the answer! Yeah!
Maybe your body can tell you what Arno van Eyck's jam is missing. I can't believe that the hardcore thing is a physical instrument check.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
It needs more bass.
What?
Oh, I got a new achievement for that. That was my 5th art cop line. And a good melody is what makes the song really stick so that you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna become some sort of enotic cop. I've already got enough coppa types. Hey, more better. Thanks for gifting the sub. Appreciate it. Asked about playing Shogun Showdown. I have been asked. I'll probably play it sometime this week.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about hypnotic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
Hardcore. I'll look into it in an official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's
Yeah, I have a tape on it.
Yeah, maybe that street talker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Oh, I know this. I can tell you where it is.
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that. I could have said that.
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway.
I think it's the boulevard before the canal bridge, the one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbor. Okay, I think I know where that is.
Does it?
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Oh, I do just have the tape. Cool.
Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah! Righteous!
Righteous.
No, can't do! This is gonna make people sad! This isn't sadcore!
Not righteous.
Yeah!
Alright, bye again.
Right. Here comes the night!
I really wanted to go into the church, but these guys had a lot of things to say. I'll talk to
So
you
you had
later.
a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
Sticker.
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
I have.
Seems like my creation has found its way to the legal bureaucracy. What did you want to ask about it?
Yeah, what is
The
it?
dead guy smiling.
Yay, we knew that.
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
What?
The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
He could also be drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad to be dead. But those versions suck.
Wait, I think I missed $1 there. Hold on.
Present or maybe.
Or drugged out of his mind.
I'm thinking we should sell
It
this.
should be sold,
Yeah.
but not by us.
+1.
Simplicity was brought to us by classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right?
Okay.
Hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
Seems awesome.
It is. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Alright, here's the deal. I'll see these guys again. I can't spend any more time in this tent yapping with these guys. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I want to do one more thing and then call it a night. And what I want to do is I want to go find the tape. That's gonna be the play. Tape first, then we're done.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol.
A bit exhausting.
Flicks
They have
some more
so
snow
much
from
dialogue.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring. You're warm in your coat, though
Oh
your
my
cold,
God,
damp air
Shivers,
sticks to your
no.
head unpleasantly. You should have a hat. You survey the landscape around you. Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff, the storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows? More coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
I don't really need the information about
We
what's
should keep
around me.
moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
I'm good, Shivers. Thank you. It's so much. It's so many words. I just want to go find this tape before I forget where it is. I know where I am. Shivers seems like a cool thing for your first playthrough, though. It feels like it gives you a lot of cool stuff. Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. Hardcore. Eating too many extremely rich brownies. This game, I think, I don't have it in me to play this game for much longer than like 3.5 hours is what I've realized. Somewhere around this point is where I just go, like, my eyes start to glaze over and I just do not listen anymore. It's all lost on me around this point. Which is fine, it's just a good timing to stop playing. Shamrock Biker Cop Sunnies? Ooh. Now, where was this thing that he told me to go get? Well, Shivers told me where it was. Was that marked in the journal? I want to do this now because I'm going to forget about it for sure. Walk back to the canal and see if you can find any tapes that could work as a melody. Next to the peddler? I thought it said it was before the bridge. Maybe not. Inside the waterwalk? That's weird. I swear it said before the bridge. Oh, it's in this tree. Oh
The
fuck, I have to
hawthorn
get something
tree
down
on
from a
Rue de
tree.
Songe's Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze. Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
How do we feel about nature? I think if we pat the tree, it'll be more likely to give us the interfacing check as a win.
Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. You tree-hugging pansy.
Hey, fuck you,
the
physical
bronze
instrument.
ribbon twists around and within the branches in an intricately natural pattern. But there's something. There's a twisted logic in this mess. You see the ends of the ribbon, the way it flows, how it twists and turns. It's all starting to make sense. It'll be easier to remove now.
I don't like our odds. Uh-oh. Yep.
Like an immaculate labyrinth, the magnetic tape twists and turns around the branches. You just can't get it loose. All you've done is make your fingers bleed from the thorns.
Damn. Oh well. I think I could just buy a tape, and we have decent money. We make money to spend money. Plus $1 though? No, it's only for failing intelligence checks do we get the +1. I think that was a dexterity check. Whatever it's called in this game. Hey, buddy.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
A typical Martinez streetlight.
Streetlight.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold.
Boombox.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest
Ooh,
of the
our
trees
interfacing is up. We can
displayed
get a
on the
truly
table.
cool figurine.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright
No.
uniforms. Everything you pick out seems faded.
Dude, it's a terrible day.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
No, I thought they said he was gonna have something to sell too. Am I just stuck here? Well, this will be a good pickup point. We can figure this out next time. Now, this is Twitch ads in Spanish. Yeah, I've been getting a few Spanish Twitch ads as well. I don't know why. I don't speak Spanish. My ads are in Spanish, and otherwise they are ads for, like, fucking pest control. You have to get the tape from the tree to progress this quest? That's crazy. We get a movie tomorrow? Nice. Hell yeah, Dagon. More, Daredevil. Hell yeah. Alright. GG, everybody. Join us for movie night tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday or Monday, depending on how I feel. I will probably just be playing Slice and Dice, to be honest with you. We'll see. Anyway. Goodbye. Have a good night.